And this masonry is part of the mysteries, the mystery schools. Only adept initiates, hand-picked people would get to learn this sacred knowledge. And then the Masons would actually encode it into structures and buildings, which is encoded all throughout the world, throughout Rome at the Vatican, all throughout Europe, all throughout like areas like in Bosnia, believe it or not, where you have the Pyramid of the Sun there in the Bosnian Valley.
How would they pick who gets the knowledge?
They literally had a system in which they can identify people who they called adept initiates, people who seem to have some type of ability to perceive things at a higher level or retain knowledge at a higher level or display some type of talent, or ability. And those people were literally handpicked. Yeshua, aka Jesus, was one of these students as well. If you read the Gospel of the Holy 12, you'll find that when he disappeared from the Bible, where did he go? He went to Egypt. I've taken many people to the actual bed that he slept in, which is still there in Egypt. It's a shrine now. And he was there learning the Egyptian mysteries. And this is well-known, well-documented. I mean, that was an apocryphal text that was left out of the Bible. He left there and went to Tibet to learn Reiki healing and Qigong and energy healing with his hands. And came down through India, learned the mystic arts. And then the Bible picks up at the age of 32, I called my son out of Egypt. That's what the Bible says. And he ends up riding it on the back of a donkey back in Jerusalem. So that's the loop that's missing out of their 12 to 32. That chunk is missing out in the Gospel of the Holy 12. Again, he also had the Mason knowledge. Now, the thing about knowledge is it can be used for good or it can be used for evil. You see, knowledge is just knowledge. If you have a gun and I have a car and you're trained on how to use a gun appropriately, which you are, right? Mm-hmm. Well, you know how to use it, when to use it, because your mind is clear. You're not going to use it on anybody just because you want to. You're actually trained to hit enemy targets or to save civilians, right? Don't shoot civilians. I have a car. I have no training. I'm using ignorant knowledge, and I'm just angry. I can take my car and I can kill people just by driving my car right down the sidewalk. I can wipe out a ton of people. And you could be walking on that same sidewalk with a gun, and you kill nobody. But you have the knowledge, and I don't. So just a little bit of a metaphor there. Mm-hmm. It's nothing to do with the knowledge. It has to do with how it's applied. And so a lot of people have taken ancient wisdom and ancient knowledge when they discovered how powerful it was and how it can control masses of people and allow you to supersede them economically and everything else. And they decided to use it for darkness, for negativity, for power-hungry type struggles and so forth. And so we have a situation where, unfortunately, a lot of these secret societies, Skull and Crossbones and Illuminati and all these things that exist, they all stem from ancient mystery schools and then developed into these subordinate dark entities that are now running the planet with Thoth from the Emerald Tablets, he calls them the Dark Brothers.
Okay.
But all these people were Masons.
Interesting. So they're not good guys.